Hey guys, today I'm going to show you my fully finished island. It took me several weeks to get done, but it's finally here and I'm going to show it to you right now. So straight from the airport, I made a path right to my town so people don't go the wrong way because it really annoys me when they just go left or something. That aside, anyways, here's my town. You may have seen our boy Marshall right there. We'll go straight to his house. So Marshall has a bit of a coffee shop house. So I figured, why not extend that outdoors? And so I did. Gave him a little cute coffee shop and stuff. Right above his home is Fang's home. Since he's a wolf, gave him a solitude up in the mountain, a punching bag, and his old band kit, just so he could have some fun. Not much to that, but this next one might blow you away. Here's probably the most expensive villager in my town. Good old Anka. Man, Anka stuff took a while to get. Like, most of this is really expensive. If you've played this game, you'll know like all the items here are pretty annoying to get and it took forever. But it all worked out. It looks pretty nice. Lots of gold items, a lot of like one-time items, and it came out real nice for a sand mountain. Up in the distance you can see Godzilla and some poles and stuff. We'll get to that later. So, moving on. Let's go run. I put a little bit of paths here so people don't get lost. I mean, not like you can, but here's one of my favorites. Here's good old Marina's place. Marina's place is, well, she's an octopus, so as you can imagine, I kind of made it underwater themed, and it came out pretty cool. Pretty damn cool. These items right here were annoying to get, but not too bad. The layout was fun to make too, with the shaping of the octo, so I'm pretty glad of that. So next house right over here is Diana's home. She's one of my favorite villagers, so I figured, let's keep it simple. Her house is pretty simple, and she seems like the kind to play the piano. So I gave her a piano and purple roses because she puts, well, despite this icon I put up, she wears purple all the time, and most of her stuff is purple themed. So that's what I did. Let's move on over to the center square. Here's the center square. I put a fountain and the good old lily of the valley. Over here, I have my little personal crafting station with my mailbox and a clock too. So whenever I need to get stuff done, I go in there and I could give stuff people through here. It's pretty nice. Here's a trash can if I ever want to throw things away. And to the left here, we got both Ketchup's house and Cherry's house to the left and right. And this, what I would like to call the residential district. Some TVs up here so I could, showcase that and people could like look at it. It's pretty cool. I kind of like it. I might work on some better fences in the future, but I like how it came out. So over here we have a bit of a hidden one. We have a little tiny path and you have to go through a thing I like to call Snake's Way. So you curve through here and boom, we're at Snake's house. As you can see, he's a ninja. So as a ninja, I gave him a hidden house in the back. Not too bad. I really like the theme. There's a little bit of extra to it too. How about I show you? Straight behind his house, I put a bit of a shrine, I'd say, and a summit, bamboo summit, because it looks pretty nice. I would say bamboo spring, but more or less. Right, so let's head on out of here. I might put something up here in the future to make it look nice, but as for what, I have no idea. Okay, so there's not much left to show you, but what there is, it's pretty nice. Over here we got our boy Bob's house. If you ever been to his house, he has a bit of a childlike vibe going to him. He's pretty cool. You guys know Bob. He's really great. Bob, I had to get creative for him because he just has like childlike stuff all over his house, so I just put childlike things outside and it came out pretty nice, I'd say. He plays around with this this thing right here, sits on it, sometimes sits on this couch. If only he went down the slide, unfortunately, but he really enjoys this train, which is great. Okay, here's one of my favorite spots, and a lot of people find this one to be their favorite spots too. Here is good old Lucky's graveyard. Lucky's graveyard is one of my favorites. It's, you know, full of graves. He's a very unique villager. He's been there since the original, and his house is full of muck and more graves, so I figured he's the perfect gravekeeper. And then I put some elevated ground with the trees and some more black roses to get the vibe perfect. And I ended up with this. I thought I really enjoyed it, so I hope you do too. And I think that's it for all the villagers, but I also crafted the outside of the town. So there's not much note going on outside, because what I did with the outside is I made a sort of wilderness. So, because I'm a fan of I'm a fan of like old school Animal Crossing, where it's just like a lot of wilderness. So I didn't want to make a full town. I want to still enjoy the outside of Animal Crossing and all it has to it, like catching bugs, going out in the wild, seeing villagers out there and talking to them. So over here I made sort of like a you know, a friendly little forest. There's CJ over there just having a good time. I put a lighthouse here just for the heck of it, and this place isn't too impressive. I will add stuff in the future, but what's real nice is the right side. The right side, I kind of decided to make a cool, I would say, cool, deep, creepy forest, which I still need to get the vibe right. But overall, I used a lot of pine trees here. Right here is a little campfire. I figured if I got guests and we want to go out in the wild, we could all relax here. Probably won't be able to hear it, but I hit a little radio here that plays music when everyone's here, so it's nice and chill. In the back, we got a little cliffside that leads into the back beach with a river, and up there we got a mountain that I made myself. All of this, I planted every single tree, made every single waterfall, just so I could get it just right. So if you ever want to clear your island and completely destroy it, I recommend you do it if you got a plan set, because you could really make it look perfect to your liking. And I hopefully I inspire to make something like this, because I'm really happy with my town, and I hope you will too when you make yours. Well, that's about it. To wrap it up, let me show you what the layout of the town looks like in general after it's all said and done. And here it is. I drew all my map on the Happy Island Designer website. I will link that in the description if you want to use it. I highly recommend it as a blueprint device. I didn't follow it exactly, but the way it ended up was pretty nice. So that's all I got to say. I hope you enjoyed my island, and come visit sometime. Thanks for watching.